Hello, students. Welcome back to the class of business communication. Just to have a recap of what we learned initially in the first session, that was about formal communication and where to use, what is formal, what is informal, what are the various myths about communication, and how communication plays a role in your career, and how to speak also. I told you what is voice modulation, what is pitch, where to stop, where to take a pause. So many things we learn. Today we'll continue our discussion further by discussing certain points in formal communication. I will just share my presentation. So the next segment in formal communication is what are the various types of formal communication. Uh, as initially in my presentation, I told you that there are peers, there are colleagues, there are upper management, lower management. So communication are of different aspects. Now, the first type of formal communication is downward communication. Now, students, when you are working in a company and you are a part of the company, or you are an important part of the company, there are various reports, various things that will be communicated officially between the top management and the middle management, lower management. जब बॉस या ऊपर से कोई ऑर्डर्स आते हैं, उसको हम डाउनवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन कहते हैं, एक तरफा। तो इसमें कौन से कम्युनिकेशन होते हैं उसके बारे में हम जिक्र करेंगे। तो फर्स्ट इज रिपोर्ट्स। रिपोर्ट्स आर ऑफ वेरियस टाइप्स, जैसे कि बैलेंस शीट होता है, एक कंपनी का एनुअल रिपोर्ट होता है फाइनेंस के बारे में। Now, in that financial report, the company communicates with you the various income, the various types of expenditure, and the state of economy of your organization. यानी आपकी जो फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन है पिछले साल की, उसकी क्या स्टेट है एज वी स्टार्ट अ न्यू ईयर। स्टूडेंट, जैसे आपको मालूम है कि अप्रैल मार्च इज द पीरियड हमारे यहाँ फाइनेंशियल ईयर माना जाता है। तो उस पीरियड में कंपनी का जो परफॉर्मेंस है दैट विल बी कंफर्म्ड बाय एनालाइजिंग द बैलेंस रिपोर्ट, जिसमें साल में हमारा इनकम कितना हुआ, कौन कौन सी पार्टी ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया। उसके अलावा हमको एक्सपेंडिचर कितने हुए, कहाँ कहाँ हमारे खर्चे हुए, व्हाट आर द वेरियस एक्सपेंडिचर मेनू इन आवर report. And when I deduct my expenditure from my total revenue, the amount that comes is called as profit. और अगर हमारा इनकम कम है, एक्सपेंडिचर ज्यादा है, इट इज लॉस। हमारा इनकम ज्यादा, एक्सपेंडिचर कम है, सो इट इज प्रॉफिट। सो बेसिकली the company shares the financial report in order to ascertain where the company stands as far as finances is concerned. The second type of report that we generally send to our employees is the marketing report. Market means or sales report. That means a company which is in selling, they will give you a complete gist of sales performance of the past year. Again, the sales are calculated from April to March. Some companies adopt a January-December approach in sales also. but generally the financial period and sales period is same. So, but there is a little difference. When I talk about annual report और बैलेंस शीट, ये पूरे साल का होता है, पूरे साल जैसे 23 24 24 25 25 26 ऐसा रहेगा. लेकिन जब हम सेल्स का निकालते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, सेल्स का रिपोर्ट इज ऑलवेज क्वार्टरली. नाउ in a year there are 4 quarters. Quarter means 3 months. 4 quarters are there. We take from April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and Jan, Feb, March. These are the 4 quarters, and at the end of every quarter, you have to submit a report stating what was the balance initially, how much we added the stock, and what is the last condition of our sales. तो ये डिटरमाइन करता है कि फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में हमने कैसे परफॉर्म किया, सेकंड क्वार्टर में हमने कैसे रिफॉर्म किया, परफॉर्म किया. सो दिस रिपोर्ट इफ फ्रॉम टॉप मैनेजमेंट कम्स टू अ मिडिल मैनेजमेंट, द मार्केटिंग मैनेजर analyzes the sales performance based on his marketing strategy, marketing promotion, whatever he has done, including digital marketing also. तो इसको हम डाउनवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन कहते हैं. जब मैनेजमेंट से हमको ये रिपोर्ट आता है कि हमारा सेल्स कैसा रहा, तो हम उसके हिसाब से अगले क्वार्टर में चेंजेस कर सकते हैं. वी कैन रिपेयर सर्टेन मिस्टेक्स, वी कैन रिमूव सर्टेन एरर्स, एंड वी कैन परफॉर्म मच बेटर. So this is a marketing report. Then there is one more report called as production report. Production report is generally required in companies which are in manufacturing. तो जैसे कि मार्च महीने में, अप्रैल महीने में फर्स्ट क्वार्टर अगर लेते हैं, अप्रैल मई जून, फर्स्ट क्वार्टर में टोटल यूनिट्स इन अ मंथ was around 30,000 units for example. तो हमारे मशीन की कैपेसिटी, फैक्ट्री कैपेसिटी 50,000 है और हमने 30,000 किए. Why? The reason you have to write why less manufacturing. So whatever the production manager has, he will state there. And similarly for May, June, July, August, all the months till March, he has to give a monthly report which comes, which is submitted to management, and then the management shares this official information through downward communication amongst all the employees, so everybody knows what is the production level. So these are types of reports, examples that I have quoted, जो मैनेजमेंट हमको देता है. उसमें सर्विस रूल्स भी हो सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, उसमें उसमें ट्रेनिंग हो सकती है कि आपकी ट्रेनिंग ली जाएगी, आप इस चीज में ठीक नहीं है. ठीक है. दूसरा है ईमेल्स. Now it's a world of internet, it's a world of what you call web world, you can say. Now we are talking about AI, artificial intelligence. So emails is a part of our life now. So every day mailing is there, or kindly submit this report, kindly submit this data, kindly submit this, that. Many employees send a leave application through email. They share certain official information through mail. So mail has also a downward communication. When the management sends a circular to you through email, it is called as downward communication. Third is manuals. HR manuals are there, human resource manuals, where every employee should know what is his timing, what are the HR welfare beneficiaries, how I can get the benefits of medical leave or medical insurance and all those things. These are HR manuals which must be available in the organization so that it can be communicated downward to all the employees. उसके बाद सर्विस रूल्स होते हैं बच्चों की, ये इतना घंटा काम करना है, इतना बड़ा रेस्ट पीरियड मिलेगा आपको. सो दैट इज ऑल a downward communication which is sent by top management to its subordinates. Then second, we come to upward communication. Upward communication, it goes from middle management and lower management to the higher management, upper management. Upward communication, ये कैसे होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मैंने एक प्रोजेक्ट सबमिट किया टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया. Now, the government says that you have submitted a project, or you can say a live project wherein the financials will be paid by the government. But to avail that financials, you have to submit a earnest money of say 2 lakh rupees to the company before acceptance. तभी एक्सेप्ट होगा जब आप अर्नेस्ट मनी भेजें. अब ये एम्प्लॉय तो दे नहीं सकता क्योंकि ये जो प्रोजेक्ट है कंपनी को मिला है. तो एम्प्लॉय क्या करता है? he sent a request to the higher management that I have applied for a project to government of India and I have to submit a earnest money of rupees so and so, so kindly grant me. So what is this? Upward communication. It goes from the middle management to the upper management. So this is called as upward communication. दूसरा है रिपोर्ट्स. स्टूडेंट्स जैसे जो सेल्स में रहते हैं, द सेल्स पीपल और सेल्स रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, he has to submit what you call a written report or a sales report every day, or he can give a daily call report every day, how many customers he has called, and he has to send to his boss. Again, that is a upward communication. उसके बाद जैसे टारगेट्स होते हैं सेल्स. सेल्स में जब टारगेट रहते हैं तो वो टारगेट आपको मिलता है तो आपको टारगेट अचीवमेंट रिपोर्ट आपको मैनेजमेंट को भेजना पड़ता है, अपने बॉस को भेजना पड़ता है, अपने एरिया सेल्स मैनेजर को भेजना पड़ता है. अगेन इट्स अ सेल्स रिपोर्ट ऑफ दैट मंथ. It can be quarterly, it can be monthly, it can be quarterly, it can be half yearly, it can be yearly. So this type of reports you have to send to your higher boss. तो वो हो गया रिपोर्ट. उसके बाद होता है सेल्स में बच्चों एक और एक्सपेंस रिपोर्ट. आपने जो जो खर्चा किया उस मंथ में उसका एक एक्सपेंस रिपोर्ट बनाना पड़ता है. इट गोज टू योर बॉस, ही साइंस ऑन दैट एंड इट गोज टू दी accounts department for reimbursement. This is also a report. थर्ड है कंप्लेंट्स. जैसे कि मैं एक क्लाइंट के पास गया, क्लाइंट ने बोला कि मेरे यहाँ का एसी काम नहीं कर रहा है, 3 महीने हो गए, मैं बार बार कंप्लेंट कर रहा हूँ लेकिन काम नहीं कर रहा है. कई मैकेनिक आ गए, चेक करके गए लेकिन ठीक नहीं हो रहा. तो I have to register a complaint with the company that the product is not good. So, on behalf of the client, I write a complaint and I send it to my boss. This client, this customer has a complaint with respect to his air conditioner. Kindly see to it or kindly do the needful. What is this? I have shared the complaint received from the customer to the higher authority. Upward communication. अब एक और होता है बच्चों, सेल्स में जब होते हैं हम, देयर आर वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ क्लाइंट्स. हर एक को एक ही तरीके से आप ये नहीं कर सकते, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कन्विंस. तो आप क्या करते हैं, आप मैनेजर को सजेस्ट करते हैं कि इस क्लाइंट को सैंपल्स की बहुत जरूरत रहती है, मैं अगर सैंपल दूंगा तो ये क्लाइंट अपने प्रोडक्ट बार बार खरीदेगा. What is this? I am giving a suggestion to my organization or to my boss or to my higher authority that if we implement these things, our sales will increase. What I am doing? I am giving a suggestion. So these are certain types of communication, of formal communication, you can say. So now comes the third type of communication, that is horizontal communication. Now, students, you know that in management we have various departments like marketing department, finance department, advertising department, production department, research and development department. Nowadays, there is a separate segment of digital department itself. Now, the basic fundamental of management is coordination. Now, horizontal communication helps to have a proper coordination amongst all these departments. I will share an example. मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट एक अपना स्ट्रैटेजी सेल्स प्रमोशन एक्टिविटी करना चाहता है, जिसके लिए उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट है कम से कम 30 से 40 लाख रुपए सालाना, एक साल का पूरा उसने बजट बना के बनाया। अब ये जब तक फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट इसको पास नहीं करता, ये आदमी काम नहीं कर सकते, डिपार्टमेंट काम नहीं कर सकता। तो दिस प्रपोजल ऑफ मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट गोज टू द हायर अथॉरिटी, you can say managing director of the company. So what he sees, he analyzes, and then he calls the finance department, the financial, to understand the financial condition of the company. हमारे पास finances कैसे है, कितना revenue है हमारे पास spend करने के लिए extra amount है क्या? Do you have a buffer funding wherein we can input some, we can invest on our promotional campaign? So the finance department says, no, no, sir, we don't have money. The moment he says no, the idea gets dropped. But that doesn't mean the process stops here. The head of the department, the managing director says to the finance department that if the funding is provided by there is an influx of fund by the management to come to have this process completed, can we do it? The finance manager says yes. We can do it if there is a funds, extra fund, because the fund that we have is already allotted to each department on the basis of their budget. We don't have extra funds. Now this job of the managing director is to go to the management, to the owners of the company, and tell them, sir, this is the viability of this marketing strategy. If we do it, we will have an increase of revenue of around 20%. Then the management approves, it comes back to managing director, he forwards to finance manager, he approves the budget, he passes on the fund to marketing manager, and the marketing department starts functioning. Now, why this happened? Because of horizontal communication between marketing department to the managing director, to the finance manager, to the higher management, downward, upward, it's a mix. But if these people did not have talk, the marketing and the finance department, if the horizontal communication could not happen, the downward and upward communication also will not help. So I wish to tell you कि हॉरिजॉन्टल कम्युनिकेशन तभी सक्सेसफुल होगा जब आपस में आप बात करेंगे और आपकी बात क्यूमुलेटिव पैकेज में हायर अथॉरिटीज को जाएगी। अगर ये नहीं गई तो हॉरिजॉन्टल कम्युनिकेशन विल फेल. And the last type of is diagonal communication, employee of marketing department communicating with HR manager, manager level. इसका मतलब है जैसे मार्केटिंग मैनेजर वाले को लोगों की रिक्वायरमेंट, एचआर होना, उसको यानी मैन मैन रिसोर्सेस होना, मैन पावर रिसोर्सेस होना, तो he puts a requisition to the HR manager कि मेरे पास टोटल 100 एम्प्लॉयज चाहिए, मेरे पास अभी 70 है, 30 की रिक्वायरमेंट है, उसने रिक्वेशन भेजा है, HR मैनेजर उस पर काम करता है. Then HR informs to the marketing department कि भैया हमारे पास इतने लोग नहीं भर सकते, हम 10 दे रहे हैं. If it is mutually agreed, then it's a formal communication, successful formal communication. So these are the various types of formal communication which will take place when you actually go to a career. There are many shortfalls, many limitation factors. हॉरिजॉन्टल में भी लिमिटेशन होगा स्टूडेंट्स, अपवर्ड में भी होगा, डाउनवर्ड में भी होगा. देयर विल बी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. जैसे मैंने कहा कि मार्केटिंग डिपार्टमेंट ने पैसा मांगा और फाइनेंस वाला बोलता है पैसे नहीं है. कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट होगा, बिकॉज एवरीवेयर ह्यूमन इज इन्वॉल्व, एंड व्हेन ह्यूमन इज इन्वॉल्व द ब्रेन इज ऑल्सो इन्वॉल्व. द मोमेंट दीज थिंग्स कम अप, our job is to counter it. Our job is to have solutions. So if properly formal communication is implemented in organization, the objectives of the organization will be successful. So as a career, you must think that I must develop my skills in formal communication. So that's all for the second session. I hope you understood what are the various types of formal communication. See you in the next session. Thank you very much.